Take ownership of your training. So what do I mean by that? Well, one of the first things is, other than being engaged, you need to show up on time. As a flight instructor, you would be surprised at how many times somebody wants to show up a half an hour late to a 2-hour appointment. All that does is just ruin their opportunity to get the most out of that flight. The other thing is, when you show up, be prepared. Show up more prepared to make the most out of that flight. And that also leads into ask questions. So one of my friends told me recently, he said, you know, Daniel, it's the one question that I didn't ask that I usually have to find out the hard way. I have to learn the hard lesson because of it. And we were relating this to flying some more advanced aircraft and stuff like that. But it's true in a lot of places in life, and it really is true in your flight training. Because one of the problems that we have is, I, as a flight instructor, coaching you along, I want to see you do well. But sometimes you're not ready for the information I have for you. But at the same time, you're going, well, I know Daniel told me this, or I know that, my flight instructor said this, or maybe you just didn't even hear it, but you think you're supposed to know it. There's a funny thing that happens in the brain. Things won't stick in your head until you're ready to receive it. In fact, we call it the law of readiness when it comes to flight training or flight instruction. When you have to take your fundamentals instructor, you learn all these things. But if you don't ask the questions, us as flight instructors don't get a really good chance to get into your head and figure out what you do understand and what you don't understand. So not only are you helping yourself by asking questions, you're also helping us help you. In the taking ownership of your training, if you find yourself with an instructor that isn't receptive to you asking questions, find a new flight instructor. We have seen things on the news lately of some instructors that are out there that shouldn't be out there flight instructing. So this is your training. This is your life. You are developing a skill that's going to keep you alive out there by yourself. And even more so, taking your friends and family. So if you're finding yourself in a situation that you're flying with somebody that you don't gel with, that you don't feel free to ask questions to, that you feel isn't there to help you succeed, I guarantee you there is a flight instructor out there that will help you accelerate and excel in your flight training. If any of this is helpful to you, please put a like down there and hit the subscribe button. We would really appreciate that. We're growing our little YouTube channel. We want to see you be successful, and we'd love to see if this is helpful to you. So again, like, subscribe, and actually comment too, so that maybe we can make better content for you.